Here we go again. Reska from the place where companies are born. Brands hatch. I hope I could be heard because it's windy again and I still don't have a proper microphone solution here. But nonetheless, hello Lee. They're on the formation out right now. We got you, good. I hope it's alright. You know, the brands thing confused me earlier because I was on their Twitter, British VTuber's Twitter, and they used to call this finale the Donington Decider. Well, they can't do it anymore because it's not a Donington. So they're now calling it Battle at Brands, but I misread it as Battle of the Brands. Like it was, oh look, we got different brands competing for the championship today. But then I realized, oh no, wait, they're just at brands, aren't they? That's all it is. Donington Decider has a better ring to it, I think. But for whatever reason, it's not a Donington anymore. It's a brand, and this race used to be in August. So it's actually weird being here, where it's actually quite cold now. Reska real. Hello, Soul. Yes, I am actually real. Plot twist. Hello, Radium as well. Unexpected IRL stream. I should do a better job of like promoting. Looks cold. It's not actually that cold, I think, but everyone's got coats on, and it's like, it's not that bad. I do have a hoodie on, but all right, they're about to begin. IRL following. No. I missed the face reveal. Yeah, that's only happened at Le Mans so far. I don't plan on that today. Let's see if we can see him going up here. Mostly safe. Oh, ad. Amazing timing on the ad, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna go for a walk while the ad's running. There is a car out by the sounds of it on the radio. They're going to Walkinson and see. Yeah, it's kind of similar to your Glen trip, honestly, because yeah, you haven't been here since before COVID, and they have indeed moved this particular event to later in the year. I swear it was definitely the first time I went. This was an August race, and we have a safety car. Motorsport Mercedes sitting there in the pit lane, and that will mean that again it's going to take a lap or two to get that car out of harm's way. That's good job. Cheers, Tom. Have a good Let's try and make it to Paddock Hill.
Yeah, so down here with Corsetti Motors and that aftermarket that said here, the right front is also as it should feel like there's no radiator damage.
I'm going to have to go around the back. Around the back. Hey Kaito. Watch for the Ginetta with 3 wheels. Is that what their safety car's for? Probably already in the pit lane by now. Fun fact, I think this stand is called the Desiree Wilson stand, and Desiree Wilson was a female Formula One driver, not in the World Championship, but in the British Formula One Championship, which sounds so bizarre to say now, but she raced here at Brands, certainly, and she has a stand named after her here. It's either this, it's one of the ones along here, I believe. Got some bizarre tat on sale. Old Guys Rule, official stockers. I don't want to know what that is. Official British GT merch as well. Might have to have a look at that later. And a free foot scan? Oh dear. Why? Bizarre. The obligatory F1 merch. Because of course that's what you came here for. They used to have, yeah, it's still here, but not open. There's a simulator thing there. I remember playing R Factor 1 in there. Oh yeah, Desiree Wilson Grandstand, there we are. It is this one. So you didn't gravel trap at T1? That'll do it. More random, well, I say F1 merch, but I do see a Toyota Gazoo Racing jacket in there. Die casts. Usual random stuff you see at these events. This is the first time I've been here and not bought a ticket to this grandstand, because I figured I'd be walking around doing this. But it's actually the most fantastic grandstand you can buy a ticket to in the UK, because especially if it's just the Indy circuit being used, you can see basically the entire track. It's almost like you're at an oval, because the Indy track is so short. But even at a race like this using the Grand Prix loop, you can see like the whole Indy circuit, which is a good chunk of the circuit. If you're in this top corner specifically, you have the best view. If you get that seat early, you have a fantastic view. But alas, I do not have the ticket today. Yeah, I heard that. SC in this lap. Group Marshall still showing red and yellow. Oh, I'm not going to get a good view here. Let me go over here. Let me go over here, get a good view of down there. Got to keep clear of the door here though. Quite a big safety car. Pretty neat to compare how different the midway is like to an IMSA race. Similar enough, but a bit different. Yeah, it's rather British, I must say. The type of like stuff, I don't know, it seems different. But I've never been to a normal IMSA race, so to speak. Right, let's see if we can get to Paddock Hill now. No viewing from here. Quite a dangerous spot to be spectating. They do not want you staying here. But look at the crowd right after it.
Canadian driver and Terry Everett, the American, to take over it.
I need to do that. I need to stand on the pole and get a better view. guy absolutely had the Liam Lawson cut.
Ford Mustang from Academy Motorsport damage to orange car and the punctual to that Ginetta as well. So there's a range of different problems for these cars. But the battle for the lead of GT4 as intense as ever as they turn their way out of Sheen Curve and up towards Stirling.
This is one of those places where you don't appreciate the elevation until you're here in real life. And I don't know how well it really feels new.
He looks to the inside line, he tries to squeeze his way through, gets out of the loop, avoid any contact with the race lap machine, just about to find the door open on the run up towards the braking area, but through it, they'll still side by side, round through. Is the GT4 championship for this year. Back to the front of the race, Josh Cahill still leading the way, as over the second stand now between himself.
The new GT4 Mustang, I don't think they had it at Silverstone. I don't remember it. But I saw it on the grid and I'm like, ooh.
26 points, 685 from him. Mark Brampton still sits there.
These people are prepared. Not sure it's gonna rain, but they're very prepared. The grandstand's not open. Yeah, probably not. I don't. Honestly, probably the only thing they open the grandstands for is gonna be, or rather, sell the other grandstand tickets for would be British touring cars. Probably. I bet that's the only thing that warrants it. Like as I say, that this one's open. You could buy a ticket to this and it's genuinely very good and very worth it. And then I guess, no, not even over there, but there is this, I guess, but this is like, you know, hospitality and all that. Now, this is such a view. I talked up how good it is to walk around Silverstone for a grade 1 circuit, but then you come here and it's like, yep, no, this is way cooler. The crowds here are way bigger than the STCC this year, wow. This has always been a decently attended event. In fact, it feels way more alive than Silverstone did earlier in the year for British GT. But you know, Silverstone's so big, it's hard to fill that, even with decent numbers. But they didn't even open like barely any grandstands. You can also buy interior parking, which you can't really do at many British racetracks, but you can buy your way into that if you want. Not really, D, because yeah, that's pretty much the only place you can go. Round the back or round the front, I guess. There's not really. You can't put your car there. And then when we get to the Grand Prix loop, yeah, you ain't getting your car out there. There is a reason I have the hiking boots on, because I will need them. Hello, Julian. I am non-virtualing. Yes. Walking to this, you drive around the campground roads, and you can just park on the side of the road. Yeah, not really an option here. The paddock is down there, by the way. Might end up wandering over there at some point.
Now, was the contact between the pair? Yes, there was. Yeah, there was a little bit of contact between the pair of them, and he got a bit towards Druid, so it was not debris already on the track that was flipped up. I think it was a
course I am in yellow, yep.
confusion of the number
Absolutely.
7, Aston Martin. That got
If you happen to be at Brands Hatch today, well,
from my commentary box, but I'm looking
you
for
will
an
spot me. Oh, I'm also wearing the Raceway Venray hat because I am at a Euro NASCAR venue, so I should wear a hat from another Euro NASCAR venue, right?
It's going to work the tyres harder as well.
I enjoy 2.4H.
Josh Cahill has set his best individual lap of the race, but was still caught a little bit by the number 78 Alex Martin Lamborghini last time through. So through over the start-finish line, they'll go. Amongst the traffic now are the two leading cars. Still just managing to obey the aspirations of exactly the wheel of the number 90 McLaren. Continuing to back the lead of GT. The shade ball now is the race lap, number 95 McLaren Artura in the hands of Callum Davies towards Maddock Gilbert. Onto the brakes, in towards the right hander.
Is this that battle for the lead?
Have a change here because again you can see the track leaders trying to JJ not having any of it at this stage. And driver and team how important it is.
The Mustang sounds good.
Not got a way to go in the race. Those pit stops as well. The driver changes.
I don't think there's any GT3 Mustangs here yet. Oh yeah, we can go in. We've got to go inside. We've got to go inside. I forgot about this. Taste of the cup scene. This is an awesome spot. You can, yeah, still no catch fence on the inside because it would be rather unnecessary. You can get such a good view stood on the inside. This is a cool spot, as the HRT Formula 1 cars once said. And it's busy. Who would have thought? Yeah, you can watch them come all the way around, basically. we go. Lead out. That's a good spot. Yeah, you're not not the only one with that idea, do you? There's people with camping chairs here, right on the middle. I know, that Mustang sounds amazing. Accelerating out of the hairpin. Lovely. Hey Jordan. The Gran Turismo 6 starter track. Is this the first thing you drive in GT6? I can't remember now. Oops. Wait, I was on the broadcast. You saw the yellow. Shit. Outed. Revealed. No way. I'll have to look out for that when I get home. Find that.
Desperately trying to cling on to the lead of the GT4 category.
Still sounds like an amazing GT4, man.
Pretty much everything at it for the lead of the race, though. Josh Cahill really compromised through the GT4 traffic. Ian Duggan in exactly the wrong place. Lucas now moves out of harm's way, but for Josh Cahill, he was leading by 0.8 of a second. That gap has come down now as Alex Martin had a much better run through the traffic on that occasion. So they head down straight off the lap. It is still going to be Josh Cahill that leads the way, but Alex Martin in the Lamborghini certainly had a much better run through the traffic, and that was quite close actually there. Down through single down, Ian Duggan almost had the race leading McLaren clatter into the side of his GT4 Lotus. The gap is now down to just 6 tenths.
Big gaps right now between all the cars. Everyone's clumped up.
GT4. Collab making short work of the traffic on his way past the left.
So you can go over there and go to the Grand Prix loop from here, but I'm going to go to the interior a bit first and go all the way around, follow the tour, go into the forest and get lost. Ah, that's neat, you can go up there on this burger van, which is not actually open, but it's kind of a viewing spot. Interesting.
Slightly tighter, taking initiative towards certainly this one from second place to the right
I'm coming to VR chat now. I'll see you there.
Anything like the pace that we know that both car and driver can do. Tim Docker is ejected to the pits at the end of the lap. No, he's not. He's carrying on. But he has been lapped by the front three cars in GT4. So through it over the start finish line, come that trio fighting for the lead of GT4.
Oh, here comes that GT4 battle again. Right, a bath this time. Watching some of these back, they're not very smooth sometimes. But... I've changed the settings a little bit.
Extra for GT4 cars over GT3.
Yeah, there are a lot of people here.
So it takes longer to undo the wheels, and therefore that is why they are given an extra 30 seconds.
Like, I never remember this many people camped out at this part of the racetrack. Yeah, it's very, I mean, look at this hill I'm on. It's, I'm really being careful to not fall over, just in the spectator area. It's so steep. Reska at home. Hello, Greg. Yeah, to you too. I'm not doing the Ruby and oh god, I'm gonna fall over here. I'm not doing the Ruby impression today.
171.5 championship points, whereas Mikey Fordry and Jamie Day would end up 7 points adrift, 164.5 championship points. And that was how critical that overtake was. So, Josh Cahill coming out.
Apparently Jonathan Palmer is very anal about track limits because he doesn't like you messing up his grass. So I don't think they'll be running as wide here as we tend to try and get away with in the sim. Although I do see mud. There's mud there where people people have been running off. Yeah, lots of Polish flags. Well, kind of. Don't think there's any. Don't know of any Polish drivers racing, but there must be one. Okay, I'll walk around to the end of the left-hander where we go up to the Grand Prix loop, and then yeah, and then enter the Grand Prix loop and go on the inside and get lost in a forest. That is the plan. Trolling yellow man. Oh man, I'm getting caught on camera a lot today. Oh dear.
63, which is Rob Collard in the car that potentially could be the challenge plan for this year, the 63.
I'll have to not wear a yellow vest, but I need to try and blend in a little bit. Maybe this is a bad idea. There's any green Audi's gone off a paddock killer. Oh well, someone did go off on lap 1 for a safety car. So, paddock kill. I believe it was a Merc though, so not quite correct. There is a green GT4 Merc though, not sure if that was the Merc, but that's still running.
This weekend.
Oh, we have an ad on Twitch.
Toyota Gazoo Racing and British Army supported Toyota Super in the hands of Ben Tusting. So now are we going to change for position? Yes, we have. Rob Collard has gained another place now in the middle of the Lamborghini. He's now through and up into third position ahead.
Really that cold today. Everyone's wearing coats, but I'm now thinking of taking off the hoodie after.
McLaren, but for Rob Collard, that is a good overtake to get done there. Still making it goes on. The car into the pit lane, and it's the GT4 Audi from Stella Motorsport and Tim Docker. I did say we were coming off the pace earlier on. I'm not sort of doing the things you would expect Tim Docker.
I hope YouTube chat is actually working, by the way. I didn't mention that at the start, but I was having some issues with see it. So I actually don't know if it's been visible.
Driving in the general direction on the and they are putting the car on the dollies and putting it back into the garage.
There do not appear to be any messages. But that's okay. I'm not sure if the YouTube chat is coming through. I certainly hope so.
So with one car in third place, that does now mean that they would end up securing the championship title. GT4 might be the championship. Yesterday, very early on.
100, we're gonna try and plug that in now.
Lamborghini,
Someone's retired because the team is retired because the driver is ill. So I've had to retire the car completely. I've never actually been to the opposite side there. That far up this way on the inside. I didn't think you could get to, and then also in like a car park over there. But the far reaches of the Grand Prix loop are certainly not an option. See the track from your car here, but it's actually quite long. I bought a radio, but the headphones are so shit. I should have just used my own. all the way over here. I hope it's interesting that way, radio. It's kind of interesting to see, you know, more than what the TV shows. And, you know, not easy to go to some of these depending on where you are in the world. And, you know, like, there's nothing, like, if you come to the UK from abroad for a motor race, it's probably going to be something big, right? It's unlikely to be British GT or, you know. So, like, it's hard to justify, at least for me, like, a trip to a foreign country to see something like British GT. Because, yeah, it's obviously a lot of money for a relatively small time race. But that means there's many tracks that I don't ever go to and will never do. British GT won F1 any day. Is the video particularly out of sync? Kind of looks at my end, and if it is, that's because of the stabilization. The stabilization is delaying the video slightly. It's quiet. Busy. Right. Can't go further down, but we're gonna cross. This is where it gets really rather unique, I think. Certainly not another track like this in the UK. Getting around. What's this? Rally. Uh-oh. Yes. So I think it's this way. We're gonna follow the route. We'll see the track for a bit, but as you can see, there's a whole ass woodland walk going on in here. Right. Right then, how do we get to Hatch? The first corner on the Grand Prix loop. We go down here. Goodbye, race cars. We won't see you for a few minutes here. I know that's what everyone tuned in for, but nope, we're going on a woodland walk. And I'm not sure if this is part of it, but this is where they do the rally cross school here. I don't know whether this is actually part of it, but it's how you get down to it. Drive down this thing. Just it's rather steep. Can't say that the Grand Prix loop here is particularly wheelchair accessible. And so this is the centre of the Grand Prix loop. That's just like tyre, not barrier, but like limit, track limit sort of thing there. Completely fucked there. Look at this. Completely ripped up. quite in a state of disrepair. This is rallycross like school track. I think you just go back and forth here. It's not very big. Lots of what exists in the centre of the Grand Prix loop. I can hear them going a lot slower now. It's rather good timing. Completely lost track. There's a tree that's still cut down. Is this any better or not? I feel like there is slightly better signal now, but I don't think it's great. megabits per second, 2.9, 3.2. It's rising. Let me know if you can see this, because I don't know if it's working. I'm gonna just keep walking and get to signal. We have learned that the back end of the circuit is not ideal, which is unfortunate because it's the coolest part of the circuit. It seems better. I'm alive. Yeah, the numbers don't look great. It's probably quite low quality if it's by the looks of it. I'm gonna just keep walking. I mean, we're safety car anyway. I'm gonna just walk through the whole Grand Prix loop with no actual cars racing. It's great. Maybe I'll stream after I get back to the back to the front part, and then I'll walk around on my own. On my own, as if I'm not actually on my own. See the rally course again down there. Slightly through the trees. The other end of it. We've gone so far around the course here. The numbers, the bit rate numbers and all that good stuff. Signal back, I think, a little bit. Interestingly, the FM radio dies as well out there. Oh, 4.4, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. I feel like, I don't know whether I think it did break the chat before, so I don't know whether it breaks the chat every time when I lose it. Let's carry on walking. There's nothing going on anyway, so I may as well wander back to the part of the circuit that is not completely devoid of signal. I have radio back at least, but only in one ear because these headphones are so bad. Here we go. No, can't go there. I swear you used to be able to go there. Not currently. I didn't pay attention to whether they'd taken down the... I feel like they took down the inside catch fences on the Grand Prix loop, but just kind of rushed through it. Just a nice country walk. This is like a IRL street right now. Stuff that isn't racing. Amazing. Oh, this is where the wreck is. How close can we get to that? I think that's where it is. Sounds like there's some barrier repairs. And yeah, we're an hour in, so they're doing pit stops by the sounds of it as well. One stop driver swap should be what everyone's doing. To be able to get way closer to that corner, I have a picture of a Bentley by the Marshall's porta potty. Well, that is like a 10-year-old photo at this point. They made a lot of changes when DTM came here. They came here in like 18, 19 maybe. But on the Grand Prix loop in particular, they raced a bunch times here, even earlier than that, and the Indy layout. But then they came and raced, had to put up lots of catch fencing on the inside of turns on the Grand Prix loop, which was a shame because it blocked kind of a fox if you're into that. And yeah, I think as a result you can't get to that.
Really just can't handle.
Well, they don't come here anymore, and even if they did, it would just be GT3 again. Yeah, this is, I normally don't end up here. We've gone all the way around. Whoa, a full loop and now slow on the road to make me feel Welcome to Brands Hatch, D. I guess we will go and see the outside of the way to the Grand Prix Loop. Hopefully we still have signal there. Then we can cross the bridge there, and from there we can... Oh, do I dare? Sterling's Bend this way. Oh yeah, let's go this way. No, wait, that might be a disaster for signal. Yeah, maybe not. Let's stick to where we know for now. I finally get out of there, then I go back in. They're probably keeping the safety car out just a little longer to get everyone to get their pit stops in, because obviously it completely affects the race if some get it and some don't in these sort of one mandatory pit stop races. Well, full course yellow, isn't it? It's not even a safety car. I feel like if you're in a good spot before the cycle, you want to, and they bring out an FCY like this, you want to keep staying out, calling the organisers bluff, seeing if they'll keep the FCY out longer, because the longer they keep it out, the longer the race is neutraliser. SC. Wait, what? Why are they going to a safety car now? This guy. Hopefully see a bit of racing up here. They're starting to push again because they got to catch the safety car train now. Finally some revs. There's the safety car coming by at the top of the screen now. Still a long way. I don't know the context. Marshall has a sign that he's not showing that says no flashes, thank you. No idea why. But he does. looks like it'll be at least one more lap of safety car. But they should be all caught up now, so I'm hoping lights out this time. Into pitting. Might lose that. Oh, he's not gonna. Well, he got a wave around, but now he's going to the pits, so I'm just gonna go back and lap down to long, yeah. Well, they did the thing that I hate that a lot of series do now, where like, even F1 will do this. So go FCY, and then like code 60 or whatever, and then like error on a pit, blah blah blah, and then they'll call a safety car. Like everything was clear, and then they called a safety car. That's when you just bring in the FCY. Like I don't get that. And yeah, it is very long anyway, the whole period, because I've been live for 19 minutes since I restarted it, which wasn't even when it died in the first place. At least 25 minutes. It's like... That Mustang is trailing bodywork. We're gonna have like 44 minutes left on.
Your headphones coming on.
Right, SC in, here we go. They don't do a class split, so it sounds like there's a bit of lappery going on. stood in one place. Oh, I can see the other side here. I'm going to slightly risk the signal and go in here because we can see this other part of the track. And it's not far from the beaten path. It's loud in here as well. In the barriers, and I think it's just there because it's double yellow. Yeah, they've just gone off over there. No way. Well, that sounds like a safety car. Oh dear. Well, that seems like we're gonna not have much more racing, it seems. FCY again. Let's wander through here. Shame I'm nowhere near the paddock. I would just walk around the paddock now because it's probably gonna be ages, but it's quite a walk to get there still. Stand around it too long because they will don't see anyone around, but they'll probably shuffle me on. Live laps.
That's brilliant. How's it going to go?
That's got to be a telemetry thing for timing, surely. Oh, this is a nice view. I pay too much attention to these things. My laps thing. cables, cables, cables. Cables, cables, cables. Lots of fucking cables. I forget that this is a brand that actually exists in this country. This feels like this shouldn't be here. Feels far too American to be on a billboard here, but there it is.
Onto the barriers, so that will need a recovery truck to at least tow it out of harm's way. If not, stick it out of harm's way for sure. That Mercedes, the back alley, is going to need putting onto the flatbed recovery unit. So it's going to take a while to sort out this one, I'm afraid, which might give Matt Suckling an opportunity to catch up with one or two more drivers.
Yes, I want to stay here, but
the one good thing again is that it hasn't really
it's going to be ages.
dictated the championship battles and where the titles might be heading for this year. Yes,
they had another FCY. I know.
Go on out on search for the race.
I know. I just saw the double yellows. I was after that
going
corner.
in the direction of the number 19.
I didn't see the wreck, but I never have any like wrecks or anything happen in front of me. It like never happens.
Yep, so after that incident with the Academy Motorsport...
Not that I want like drivers to crash and all that, but necessarily, but there will be wrecks at racetracks and they will not be where I am like sat. Even when I go to see Euro NASCAR on a friggin' oval, one of the races goes all green and the other one has a yellow for a single car spin. Like, come on. I can see the whole fucking track and no one has a nice, interesting wreck. Give me some drama. I was at Silverstone when Brendan Hartley went like on his side into the arena section after he hit a Porsche GT car. But I was nowhere near.
Some of the drivers out there just, their talent doesn't outweigh their driving standards. So, yeah.
And it's such a shame, of course, we just had that lengthy full course yellow, and of course with the safety car.
See, this is why they shouldn't have. They shouldn't have done the safety car after the full course yellow, because that has led to this other issue now, right? It's because everyone was bunched up, and then sure enough, there's a crash, and it's like, well, now we have another FCY. Great, masterful gambit. If you just left everyone where they were with the FCY, the whole point of it, then it probably wouldn't have happened. But whatever. That's why I sit turn one in Watkins Glen. I mean, yeah, that's a guarantee. That's an absolute guarantee.
Catch up with Will. He's been regular in British GT champion, largely in GT.
Gosh, those last restarts must have been good in that grandstand. Saturday and Sunday.
Was better suited to him.
Even this though, like, wasn't there a car in the gravel at the start of this race at turn 1? The one year that I don't buy a grandstand ticket for turn 1? Unbelievable. I have seen cars go into the gravel at turn 1 here, but mainly in like the support series. I think that Mustang we just saw with the hazards on was one of the cars that they retrieved from the gravel. Because it sounds like someone drove back. Ah, Gordy Much was one of the ones involved. That's a shame. Sounds like he's out. Yeah, he's out. Gordy Much was, of course, Jimmy Broadbent's teammate when racing Brett car in the... Oh, what's that car called? What's that strange... what's it called? God damn it. Oh, it's in Race Room and... Oh, the Praga, yes. In the Praga class in Brit car when that was a thing. And they won it. Or was that just the Praga Cup thing? I don't know. One or the other. Well, I think it was both, but they only won one of them. The biggest catch fence in the entire circuit, but I don't think it's really the most dangerous one. but that's what they got. Well, I've almost completed a loop here. I'm tempted to. The thing is, it's annoying timing because, like, am I going to hang around here until the end? Am I going to go to Paddock Hill Bend to the end? Maybe I go to Paddock Hill Bend and then go to the paddock, but I don't know, depends how long I want to stay doing this. An hour and a half already. That's probably one of the longer ones. That was quite a long time for Silverstone.
I think we've now got at least 2 of the 3 cars. No, we've got all 3 cars dragged out on the gravel track.
There were 3 cars in the gravel, oh my god. Sounds like it might be going green in a minute. Can I put this in here? No, that is not stable.
After a little while, didn't let me through. I mean, not being fast doesn't give you the right to go fast, but we were limited with what we could do, and try and treat people around me how I like to be treated. And you know, I'm not a forceful, generally but very difficult to avoid contact around here. It happens. Pilot car, not intentional. Yeah, I mean, I think the race has just got very messy now. I can sit with this full 49. Anything that added to the full table.
The guy they're interviewing on the radio right now is not particularly happy with how this race has evolved. Bit of a shame because I've seen some crackers here. I remember, I think in 2015, there were 2 Z4s battling it out, like lap after lap, side by side. I was in the grandstands for like the end, just watching them go through. I'm not sure they changed position much, but they were nose to tail, having a look at Paddock Hill, having a look into that corner there. Amazing race, and I missed the Z4. That thing sounded amazing.
Hoping that they could come into this weekend with a good chance of maybe if with a tailwind and all the stars aligning could walk away with the overall title. They always knew Kyoso could realistically been.
Not sure why they're not bringing taking in the FCY at this point.
All you can do is win and then be reliant on other people's results to walk away from championship.
I better not go to safety car again. Such a waste of time. You could hear it revving out of the box. That was good. Well, I don't really see why we have an FCY, to be honest. Oh, well, okay, maybe that might be why.
Sterling, as a result of this safety
I'm
car,
surprised they're bringing it back. Just leave it out there. Put it behind the barrier.
which is
Put it behind the barrier and leave it there. It's only half an hour left. They don't need that. Hello G-Fox, how's it going? I'm at Brands Hatch. This is the British GT Championship finale. And they're under full course yellow, so nothing much going on. Haven't really had much in the way of action for honestly almost an hour really. We've had a few laps of green in between 2 long full course yellow periods. So it's a bit shit. I think that's Gordy much as Lotus, right? I said Evora, but I don't think it's actually an Evora. I don't know what car it is, the Lotus GT4.
straps out, strap it down, telehandler then get back behind the barriers.
Well, that Mustang sound carries. Gosh, that's very loud even from here.
Necessarily potentially dropping a bit more gravel out.
Right, well that truck is very much in the service area, so I feel like we could be going green. Hopefully. Maybe. Going again. Mainly so I can walk around and not get cold. Actually get cold. There is a bit of wind. I could carry on walking, but kind of want to see them going through here, you know. I haven't seen them going through many corners since we were over there on the inside. A lot of speed anyway.
Silver Am as well, so that car in 7th place will be second in Silver Am GT3, third Silver Am GT3, and all 9 minutes as well, just into the top.
No sign of it coming in. I really don't know why. Unless there's another car they have to bring back in a truck. This is a battle for the lead, I think. In slow motion. Yeah, there is some sort of service vehicle that needs to come in. They are off, so oh no, there is another one. There was the green Merc. Very damaged on the front there. But now I'm pretty sure the track should be clear. Once this thing moves into the actual, out of the fast lane, there it goes. Hopefully we can start right. Oh no, there is another one. Okay. Once that car goes behind the pit lane, surely we can do some racing. Although it has just parked there. It's actually just parked. And they're getting out. That being said, I can hear them. We're gonna go green. Wait, no. No way. safety car? Why? They were already bunched up from the first safety car. What are you doing? What is this? No, there's absolutely no need to do this. I thought they were revving up to, I thought they were revving up to, like, go. But no, they're just catching up to the train. Oh, man. That's ridiculous. That's bad. Oh dear. Yeah, there it is. It's already deployed. What's the point of full course yellow intersection? Big break for that Mustang because they were in the wreck. Although they must have lost some laps, so it's probably not that big of a deal. The commentator says it's a coincidence that the GT3s are at the front of the pack. Like, not really. We just had a safety car and they overtook all the GT4s and then it came out again. So that's why they're ahead. Totally by coincidence. Weird.
Exactly the same. Now there might still be a bit of backmarker lappery towards the end of the race, but hopefully it means that we're going to have the possibility of quicker cars catching, clattering into other cars, as soon as we get the race back underway. GT3 will get on with it. We'll have a very good back.
Okay, they do the safety car to let people like accelerate and decelerate to like build heat in the tyres and brakes, which you can't really do under FCY because you've got to maintain the identical speed. I suppose that's an argument for F1 style FCY, whereas the Delta rather than a hard speed limit. But the Delta idea is messy as fuck. I don't like it in F1. But I also just don't like this anyway. And I get why they want to give people that chance to get the heat because of amateur drivers. I guess it makes sense. But like the 24-hour series that Creventic doesn't do that. And they're fine, that's all AM drivers, like mostly.
As we saw at Donington Park last time out.
So, I don't know.
Sam Richard Neary going to claim a win in the silver AM category, but on the very final lap, brake just exploded heading up towards McLean's corner, and all of a sudden Sam Neary was in the barriers, and it was not a win for them in Silver Cup. The win yet again went the way of Sean Bell and Adam Smalley on that occasion, so yeah, you just don't know. That was literally 3/4 of the way around.
Alright, the safety car's not coming in, but hopefully
there. Our next race will be the Ginetta GT Championship, and our two final races of the day, GT4 and GT Academy here at Brands Hatch.
GT Academy also.
Calendar coming up as well.
It's one of
Brands
the
Hatch,
races
which will be next
that is
weekend,
remaining
the final
today,
rounds
apparently.
of the Quick Fit British Touring Car Championship. Visit Brands Hatch, purchase your tickets in advance via brandshatch.co.uk. We've also got the final rounds of the British Superbike Championship that will be coming up as well.
It's not focusing very well. Brands Hatch has season passes. I think probably the only track in the UK with a season pass. And if I lived closer than I do, I would probably get that because that sounds brilliant. But it is like 3 hours of driving, which is, probably isn't a lot to some people who maybe have to travel that far for their closest track, but it's still quite a way. Right, here we go. Racing. I can't believe it. Carry on walking because I am cold.
He's got to defend at the same time. He's got Lewis Plato right behind him at the wheel of the Dayglow yellow.
Potential for flying grab.
BMW, and that is also coming under pressure from the Silverham Championship winning car, Garage 59 in the
These boxes are like what I used to do for a living. In another life. Not at this sort of event. Different sort of event. Unfortunately, it would be way more interesting at this sort of event.
overall in the race. That's the black Lamborghini with the Dayglow orange flashes to it. Great race. McLaren,
That's quite nice.
Mercedes that time through, so Tom Holland gains the place, fifth in GT4, picked up the Pro-Am lead for the Ginetta. Say that usually when you see team manager calls race control.
10 minutes left in the race by my assumption. So the RJ and the car's kind of got it in their bag.
And that is place gained on track. But that's where it's from. So there's that. Because with the big bang, it's still in the 24th position. Right away. It's a good pace from what you see on the race squeeze his way through and ahead to try and make it a McLaren 1-2. He bounced over the curve a bit too much at Westfield corner there, which I think meant that he was a little bit late in getting on the throttle till the out of the corner. Just to see if
Right, it's getting really windy here now. Probably going to end it there. A few minutes left in the race. You can see the end of it on British GT YouTube channel. It will be live. Sound like there's some battles going on. So yeah, thank you for watching. Probably last one of these sort of things for this year, honestly. Obviously ending, getting near the end of the season now, stuff like this. So yeah. Maybe I'll be back at some soon again for another one, who knows? Oh yeah, I'm gonna end it there. Not sure, yes, next stream, Talladega Trucks on Wednesday. That will be the Virtual Oval League. Then what after that? Bathurst 1000 on Saturday. Big one, that one. Scary one, that one. And then Cup Series Trucks. Cup Series Talladega. Cup Series Trucks. Talladega Cup Series on Sunday. Next few streams this week coming up.